Hey gamers, Kyle here, host of Game Time with Kyle. Good to be back with you for another video. This is a fun video that I thought worth showing off a couple minutes of. I was at a local Walmart here lately. Hey, I work by one, so I go in and get some food there quite a bit. I always check out the electronics section, and I came across this Double Dragon. This is kind of a plug-and-play. They actually had a couple different ones of these. I'm not sure if it's the same company. I'm assuming it is because they all have very similar packaging. But they have like a Miss Pac-Man one, Space Invaders. I've seen Frogger there. And for some reason they had Mega Man 2, which is the NES Mega Man 2. I thought that would be really weird to play on a joystick. But the other ones are cool arcade games. I might get them in the future. I'm not overly sure. We'll see how this one goes. But I thought this was unique. I'm not even a huge Double Dragon fan, but I do love my beat-em-ups, and especially the old school beat-em-ups. And I thought, hey, you know what? This game actually might work out pretty well. It has the joystick, has a two-button layout. And looking at the back here, I'll do the box tour now because there really isn't a whole lot to it. Just a couple of screenshots on that side. Nothing much here, just some box art. And on back kind of shows you something, you know, it kind of explains what the game's about. But looking at the screenshots reminded me a lot more of the NES version. I guess I didn't notice it right away. I may or may not have got it. I really wanted it to be the arcade version. So, but I can definitely, upon one playthrough, just to make sure everything worked out and everything, it's pretty much the NES one. So, a little disappointed in that. But I still like playing it with the joystick, so I'm going to plug that in for you now, and we'll play a couple minutes of it just to see how it looks. And yeah, you can judge for yourself whether it would be worth something that you would want to add to your gaming collection. You know what? That's what I like to do right here on this Game Time channel. Okay, in my excitement, that's a little bit loud. In my excitement, I forgot to mention it does also take 3 AA batteries, so, and unfortunately they don't have a little spot for an AC adapter, so, but that's a lot of plug and plays. I'm going to do mode A, 1 player, and I'm going to plop down and we're going to play a couple minutes of it, see how it works. My apologies in advance if you hear kind of a little bit of the joystick and clicky buttons. I've said this in many other videos. I'm not a big fan of hearing them in the background, but sometimes it just can't be helped. Like if you're doing anything with the Neo Geo. But it's a little bit more of an arcade experience as well. It's kind of weird having the joystick itself on the, I'll pause it here, on the right side, and the 2 buttons are actually right here where my thumbs are. That's a little bit weird. I'm not sure if I'm a huge fan of that, but that's okay. But yeah, as you can see, it's clearly not the arcade version. It's a lot more of the NES. So this will be kind of fun to play. I don't actually have this on the NES. I think I have the 3rd Double Dragon. Yeah, it is Double Dragon 3 for sure. I swear I have this as part of some sort of collection. I might be mistaken, but I remember I have not gotten very far into this game ever. I find it a little bit tricky, and then they try to throw the platforming in there, which is okay, except I don't know. It gets tricky with the platforming. So yeah, I can't even jump off. I can do a little Donkey Kong in here. So yeah, I might not even do the full stage. I think a lot of people kind of get the gist of it. It plays. I do like having the big joystick and the buttons here to maneuver around. It feels a lot more like an arcade experience, but it's clearly an NES game. I think the Mega Man one would be very weird. I'm not sure if I'm even a big fan of that, but yeah, this is pretty much the plug-and-play Double Dragon. $20 US is what you can pick it up for. I got mine, like I said, at a local Walmart, and they're doing a lot of stuff with some retrocades and retro games and plug and plays. So it's kind of nice to see. And yeah, this is pretty cool. I think Big Double Dragon fans will really enjoy this. So I'm having some fun with it now. Like I said, I've never been huge into the series, but I'm digging it. I'm digging the plug and play here. So it should be fun. And it's great you can kind of pause the thing as well. So everybody, I have been Kyle. Thank you so much for watching this video. Feel free to leave a comment. I don't bite. And share with your friends. Definitely promote this fun Double Dragon plug and play. You want it to do well. If you want this company to make some more fun plug and plays like this, help get the word out. I have been Kyle, and we will see you in the next video, everybody. Game on.